conversation not too long ago. Intertwined with a connection that we watch blow away with the wind. God, what was it about us? We kept our feelings inside all of this time. Will it have been so easy to talk it out? Instead we self-destruct annihilate. Why won't it make sense? Make sense of my head. Why won't it make sense? Make sense. Why will it make sense? Make sense in my head. Why won't it make sense? Make sense. Why won't it make sense? Make sense in my head. Why won't it make sense? Make sense. Why won't it make sense? Make sense in my head. Deciphering what was handed to me. This whole thing made more sense in my head. Oh, how much can I lose on this gamble? I'm pretty sure I'm up to my neck in debt. Why won't it make sense? Make sense of my head. Why won't it make sense? Make sense. Why will it make sense? Make sense in my head. Why won't it make sense? Make sense. Why won't it make sense? Make sense in my head. Why won't it make sense? Make sense. Why won't it make sense? Make sense in my head. I can't make this make any sense, babe. I don't think it's gonna work. You know it won't. It just don't make sense. So let's not pretend when it's not pretend that does. Why won't it make sense? Make sense in my head. Why won't it make sense? Make sense. Why won't it make sense? Make sense in my head. Why won't it make sense? Make sense. Why won't it make sense? Make sense in my head. Why won't it make sense? Make sense.